Hello all of you and welcome to IELTS and English Arena. I'm Deepshika and in this video I'm going to talk about English and not IELTS like my previous videos. So today I'm going to start with the very basic chapter in English, that is the articles. So let's begin to learn about articles more and how to use them in English.
Let's begin with the articles a, an and the. There are two types of articles, indefinite article and definite article. A and an are indefinite articles. The is a definite article. There are some rules for indefinite articles and their usage. A and an. Now, when should we use a and an is the question that comes to your mind. So here's the answer. A or an should be used to refer to a member of a group or a thing in a group of things. For example, he's a lawyer in Canada. Now here, I'm talking about a lawyer in a group of lawyers. So I'm saying he's a lawyer in Canada. Similarly, that man is an electrician. I want to buy a jacket. I want to eat an apple. Now please note that here, I'm talking about anything in a group of things or any person in a group of persons. So I need to use a or an before that. Also, a or an should be used when you mention something for the first time. Let's look at an example and understand it better. I saw a shooting star yesterday. I wore a blue dress that day. I stepped on an ant in the kitchen today. Now there is a difference in the usage of a and an. Let's learn it. A should be used before all consonant sounds. Remember, whenever we make a consonant sound, we should use a before that. For example, a variety, a word, a synonym, etc. And should be used before all vowel sounds. For example, an egg, an umbrella, an honest man. Now look at the word honest. You all must be thinking that it starts with H. And why am I using an here? So, I told you that whenever we make a vowel sound, we need to add an before the word. So here, when we speak honest, we make an O sound. And that's why I'm adding an before honest. Let's look at some other examples where we have to use a or an according to the sound that we make. So let's look at the word university. It starts with U. U is a vowel. But here, when we speak university, we make a consonant sound, which is Y. University. Year sound. So we need to add a before university. Similarly, let's talk about MBA. So when we say he has an MBA in HR, why are we using an before MBA? When we pronounce the word M in an MBA, we make an A sound. And that's the reason why we need to add an before MBA and not an A. Now, I hope that with this, the usage of a and an is very clear to all of you. Now, let's learn when we should not use a or an. So there are three basic rules. The first one is we shouldn't use a or an with uncountable nouns. For example, water, wheat, rice, information, etc. So we say he needs to drink water and not he needs to drink a water. That's incorrect. So with uncountable nouns, we shouldn't use a or an. Also, we should not use a or an with plural nouns. For example, oranges, books, trees, etc. So we say, I like to read books and not I like to read a books. Also, with proper nouns, we cannot use a or an. For example, France, Tom, Patiala, etc. For example, I want to visit France. We do not say I want to visit the France. This means that we cannot use a or an with uncountable nouns, with plural nouns, and with proper nouns. Now let's look at the usage of the. The should be used before singular and plural nouns that are specific in nature. Now let's look at an example to understand it better. The boy towards his right is my cousin. So here I'm talking about the particular boy who is towards the right of this particular person. So I'll say the boy towards his right. So I'll add the before boy. Another example is the oranges that I bought yesterday were too sour. Here I'm talking about those specific oranges that I bought yesterday. So I'm using the before oranges. Also, the should be used when we refer to a unique person, place, or a thing. For example, the US president is visiting India. Here, US president is unique, is only one. So I'm using the before US president. Similarly, she is the managing director of the firm. So here, the position of managing director is only one in a company. So I'm using the before managing director. Also, the should be used before superlative degree adjectives. For example, it is the tallest building in my area. Here, tallest is the superlative degree adjective, so I'm using the before it. Similarly, it was the highest temperature recorded last month. I hope with this the usage of a, an, and the is very clear to all of you. And if you have any query, you can write to us on ieltsenenglisharena@gmail.com. If you liked the video, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.